Hi guys, it's me Ashley and welcome to another episode of The Productive Mom. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 15 ways to save money or not spend money. So if you're interested, keep on watching.
One look and I breathe.
So boom, I recently got a bill in the mail that was for about $300 and something. And naturally, I just pay stuff. I think, okay, all right, I owe them, let me pay them. And so something told me, hey, look at this bill. And so I did that, and the bill was for a day that I didn't remember going to the doctor. And so I called the people, and they didn't have a record. You have to give your social and birthday or something like that. It didn't match. And I said, okay, so when was this done? They said, it was in October. And I was like, okay. And then I asked where was I, what doctor did I go to? And the bill was for a doctor in Mississippi in October. Now, if you don't know, I had a baby in September. So I definitely was not in Mississippi 2 weeks later. And so I had to dispute that bill, and I realized that wasn't me, baby. And so after that, I realized we just get bills in the mail and we just pay them. And baby, that is not the mood. That's not the vibe. So after that, I created a bill tracker with a deductible in it, because a lot of times they won't pay it all, saying that you haven't met your deductible, and you have. That was another situation. And so I created a tracker, and I put every medical bill I get in there, along with the account number, a link to the UOB, all of that stuff. And it's been honestly a major money saver, because I've been able to find things that didn't apply to me. That wasn't me, that wasn't my daughter. And so I've saved something like $600 in the past 365 days on bills that either did not apply to me or had met my deductible, and so they had to pay it. I had met my deductible, and so they had to pay it. So if you're interested in the medical deductible tracker, it's linked below. But that's the first way I recommend that you save money, is get you a tracker. You don't have to use the one I have. But get you one that will track, that you put all of your medical bills in, the account numbers, who it's for, and make sure that the bill actually applies to you, baby. Number 14 is do a no spend challenge. Now, I haven't done this one. What I have done is number 13, which is the savings challenge. So they kind of go together, in that because I'm doing this savings challenge, it is making me never want to spend any money. So I use my cash envelopes to fund my savings challenge, meaning if I don't spend the money in my cash envelopes, I put it in my savings. Well, I never want to spend the money in my cash envelopes anymore, because I want to fill 2 envelopes a week, and that's kind of hard sometimes. So it has caused me to really rethink things I'm buying. Do I really need some more edge control? Do I really need another red lipstick? Do I really want to get my nails done, or can I paint them myself? So it has saved me, to this point, I have saved $1,300. It is May. Again, that may not be a lot of money to you, but keep in mind, I have every dollar is allocated somewhere. So that means $1,300 this year I took from my cash envelopes and selling things and all of that kind of stuff to get that money in my savings account. And so that's something I'm very proud of. Number 12, this is I do this every single time I sign up for a trial, and I sign up for every trial they offer, baby. If they say, oh, we got a free trial for a week, 2 years, next week, blah, 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 that's fine. Sign up for the trial. As soon as you sign up for that trial, in the trial is going to say you will be charged on XYZ date. I immediately go to my calendar and I put in there, okay, cancel this trial. on block. And I usually set it for 2 days out, and then I set an alert that will remind me for an entire week. Go cancel list. Also, put in there the email and password you use to sign up for that trial, because a lot of times you can't remember, and that's how they get you, baby. You can't remember your login, you get frustrated, you forget about it. Next thing you know, you done paid for 2 years of Amazon Prime. Although Amazon Prime is worth it, I'm just saying. All right, number 11, you should pull your last 3 bank statements. This kind of goes along with number 12. A lot of us got subscriptions we don't even remember we done signed up for. A lot of us have gym memberships, and we ain't been to the gym since Jesus was a baby. And so pull your last 3 bank statements from every bank account you have. Anything that has money going to it, pull it. And then go through that statement and see if there's any subscriptions in there, any memberships in there, anything you're paying for that you don't use or no longer want. And go in and cancel that. If you can't remember the password, hit the forgot password. Set up some time to actually cancel those memberships and subscriptions, because you are wasting so much money. I was paying for Stars. I was paying for HBO Max. I was paying for Discovery Plus. I was paying a gym membership, and I don't go to the gym, baby. If you watch my day in the life, I work out at home. So I was able to save something like $25 a month. Not a lot again, but there's something like, $300 a year that, again, I could be putting in my savings challenge or towards debt, which is what I'm working on. So make sure you put in your calendar, cancel this on such and such day. And if you don't want to cancel, then you can just ignore it. Number 10 kind of goes with number 11 and 12, which is to remove your debit cards from any kind of apps. DoorDash. Okay, DoorDash, you get all your money. You at work and you hungry, and you just, I'm finna DoorDash something instead of eating what you brought for lunch, or maybe asking a friend or something, hey, can I have a bag of popcorn or something? Delete that card. Your card in Starbucks. Delete the card, baby. That way, ain't nothing in there, so you can't get that Starbucks refresher. So delete your cards, your debit card, your credit card, all that out of any accounts, DoorDash, Amazon Prime, whatever. Why you're doing this, again, this gives you tension. So if you watch my video on being smart with your money, give yourself tension. You have to actually go and get the card out of somewhere. You have to go get it out of your wallet. You have to go get it out of the car, wherever it is. And a lot of times that's enough for you to be like, I don't even feel like buying whatever this is. So take your cards out of all the apps. Number 9, sign up for loyalty programs. If you are in the South where Kroger is the bee's knees, sign up for the Kroger loyalty program where you have the little card and you scan it and you get discounts on your groceries. It doesn't cost you anything, but loyalty program. Starbucks gives away, if you got 200 points, it's a free drink. Baby, you know how many free drinks I done got from Starbucks? And again, not really costing you anything. So sign up for all the loyalty programs. If you're at McDonald's has a whole app with points and all of that like Starbucks. Sign up for it today. Hey guys, it's Editing Ashley. For whatever reason, I forgot about Fetch. You need to sign up for Fetch like today, baby. It is, excuse me. It is free. All you do is upload your receipts into there and you just get free gift cards. It doesn't cost anything. And as a matter of fact, if you're shopping online, you can just hit the little e-receipt and it will go in your email and find everything you've purchased and upload those receipts and just give you points. And you can use those points to get gift cards. And baby, yes, they have Starbucks gift cards. Okay, baby, boo. They got Amazon gift cards. So sign up for Fetch, link in the description. All right, number 8 is kind of quizzy. But baby, it works. If you're driving in your car right now, it's May in Texas. It's about 80 degrees. Let your window down. Turn the AC off. Let your window down. If you at home, baby, open them curtains. Or close the curtains if you're trying to make it cooler instead of turning on your air. Turn the air up a little bit, one or two temperatures, whatever you want to call it. As a matter of fact, my actual company, my energy company, actually said turning it up only 2 points will save you $25 a month in light bill. Baby, I immediately went from 67 to 69. And then when I want it to be cold, I close the blinds. It'll cool the house out. Turn the fans on in your house. That uses way less energy. So we saving on that light bill. And baby, depending on where you're at, the light bills can get high. All right, number 7, leave no money. Absolutely no money in your bank account. I don't care if it's $5, $15. If it's left in there, move it to your savings. I don't leave any money in my account right now. If you look at my account right now, it says it has $21.72. The fact that I know that is because I use my budget template, and it has a checkbook register, so I put stuff in there. As soon as I pay it, I put it in there, and I mark it as cleared or not. And so I know exactly what's in my account at all times without even having to log into the app. So I have no money left in there. Right now it's saying there should be $4 left at the end of this month. I'm leaving that as a buffer just in case something comes up. But a little closer to payday, I'll move that $4 into my savings. And you're like, $4? Baby, every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. Leave no money in your account. And get you a register and write down everything you pay. Therefore, you're not surprised when Amazon Prime comes out on the 16th of the month and you don't get paid for another 2 days. And now you have a $35 overdraft fee. Because we ain't doing overdrafts, baby, in the new year. We ain't doing that. All right, number 6 is to leave your wallet at home, baby. I don't ever have my wallet. And I have to tell my students this. Miss Brown, you got $2, you got $3? Baby, I don't bring cash to work. I don't bring my wallet to work. Now, you might leave your ID, your license in there. A lot of people are like, I need to have my wallet for emergencies, stuff like that. I'm not talking about if you're going out of town or you're going a long distance. For example, if you're in Texas, I live in Fort Worth. If I was traveling to like Dallas, which is a little further out, yeah, I'm gonna take my wallet for that. But I'm talking about every day going to work, stuff like that. I don't have my wallet with me because if I do, I'm gonna spend what's in there, which is my cash envelopes. And I've already previously stated, I don't want to spend anything in my cash envelopes, baby. All right, number 5 is to batch your trips. So I recommend that if you have several things that you need to do, you need to batch them. What I mean by that is if I gotta go to UPS, I gotta go to Whole Foods, and I gotta drop my child off at daycare, I'm gonna do all 3 of those at one time versus here, there, everywhere. If you need to get dressed, go ahead and get up and get dressed and get all of that done at one time. Also would recommend that you travel on the weekends or early in the morning, specifically early morning on the weekends, or a Sunday if you can do it. Sundays are very low, especially Sunday mornings are very low traffic days. Saturdays, early morning, 8-9 o'clock, very low traffic days. Low traffic means you get home a lot quicker, meaning you use less gas. And we all know right now gas in Texas is $2.89. And depending on where you are, you're like, oh, that's cheap or high, whatever. But we all trying to save us some gas. So batch your trips and move them to preferably the weekends, early morning weekends. Now, not 7 o'clock on a Saturday. That's crazy. All right, number 4 is Walmart pickup delivery. Listen. If you're really struggling, your money's low, don't do delivery because it's about $10 or $14, something like that. I got a discounted rate. However, do pickup, it's free. Why is pickup cheaper? Because if you go in the store and grocery shop, you're gonna pick up all kinds of stuff you see. I really want some of those chips. I really want some extra pork chops. Even though you may not make that stuff or use that stuff for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. Versus, I have a goal of $35 a week for groceries. When I go in the app to order my pickup, I can immediately get what I need, and I can tell right then and there is that $35. versus you may not know if this is $35 until you get to the counter. But I know right then and there how much my groceries are. Not to mention, I'm not really bombarded with all the things that Walmart or whatever store you like to shop at has around me. That's the benefit of going in the store. You see 100 different things that you need, versus on the app, they're gonna recommend a few things, but for the most part, it's okay, I need some cabbage. Okay, I need some veggies. Okay, I need some drinks. Okay, I need some chips. And boom, $35. You purchase it, and then you pull up to the store, you pick it up, and you're gone. It's very simple, very quick, very easy. I love it. I actually have moved from pickup to delivery, and I think Walmart gave me like a discounted rate. And honestly, it's been lovely. Like, baby, been lovely. Saving gas. I have my groceries delivered early Saturday morning so that I can meal prep on Saturdays. And I'm ready to roll for the week. So if you can afford delivery, I would go with the delivery option. But if money is tight, go with the pickup option. All right, number 3, we were just talking about fuel, baby. You need to download this fuel app that you see on the screen here. Why do you need that app? So the app you put in your zip code, and it'll tell you the prices of fuel all in the area you're at. And so I usually get gas on Sunday mornings before church. So I put in the zip code where I live and the zip code where my church is. And I determine, okay, well, the gas near my church, which is usually true, the gas near my church is cheaper. So I wait and get gas closer to the church. But every now and then, I find gas around the house and I go ahead and get it there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I just got gas yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. The gas here in where I actually live was $3.09, and the gas where I went to church was $2.89. So that's a 20-cent baby discount. And if you got Walmart Plus, which is how you get Walmart delivery, you get an extra 10 cents off. So that would have been a 30-cent save. So baby, get that fuel app. And if you got the fuel app, go to the Walmart that's the cheapest near you so you can save up to 30 cents off gas. All right, number 2 coincides with number 3. You need to drive the speed limit, baby. You're like, what? Number 1, driving the speed limit saves you money in that you aren't getting tickets, okay? You're not getting pulled over, which makes you late for work, which makes you lose money. Number 2. Number 3, driving the speed limit will cause you to use less gas. So if your car's like mine, it'll say like eco when you're driving at a decent speed limit, and maybe you're using especially if you're using the cruise control, which is also going to save you gas. So drive the speed limit, it will save you so much money. In addition to that, leave on time. So for me, I know church starts at 10:30. I know it's at least a 30-minute trip, so I try to leave for church by around 9:45. When you leave on time, you don't speed, which again is gonna cause you to spend money. This past weekend, my daughter had a doctor's appointment on a Saturday at 11. I got there late. I got there at 11:17. Okay, my mama gave me hell for that. Hey, mama. And they were like, yeah, we're gonna have to cancel that. We'll reschedule you for 2:15. What I was going for was important enough that I was like, okay, I'll come back at 2:15. Here's the problem with that. I looked at my gas tank. When I got there at 11:15, I was on a half a tank. By the time I went back to that doctor at 2:15, it had dropped a little bit because I had wasted all this gas. Her doctor's a little far out. And so had I left on time, I would have probably saved at least $2 or $3 in gas. And so leaving on time will save you so much money because you're not having to speed and you're not, having to reschedule things and come back later, which is going to use gas. Last but not least, along with that same one, is to avoid tolls. If you live in the city, I live in Texas, make sure you go into the app, and as you're using the Maps app, go into the app and say avoid tolls. And from then on out, it will avoid tolls when it's giving you directions. when I first moved to Texas, was unaware of tolls. And so I'm just going. I'm just using the maps and going. And I got a bill for $22. Clutching my pearls. I'm not paying that. Now I paid it. But after that, I hit avoid tolls. I don't do tolls. I don't do the little express lane. I don't do none of that. Again, leaving on time will help you not have to worry about all that. So, baby, hit avoid tolls. All right, number 1 is to use cash envelopes. And how does that help me save money? Again, if you watch my video on how to be smart with your money, I talked about this, but using cash makes you spend less money. When you're sliding your debit card, you just don't feel the pain of that. But with my cash envelopes, I got $10 for Genesis, for example. I try my hardest not to spend that $10, baby. I hate to hand that $5 over and the other $5 over. I really be like, she don't really need that, okay? She don't really need that. Or I, hit up somebody like, hey, girl, you got some bowls you don't want no more? It makes you become very innovative with your money. Like, I don't need that, so we're going to put that back, okay? Because using cash is painful versus using your debit card. You don't really see it coming out, and you're just like, I'll slide my debit card. So use cash envelopes. I'll have a link to the envelopes I purchased in the link below. They're not mine. I didn't make them. I don't get any kind of commission for that. Thank you for watching this video with me, the Productive Mom. I hope that you can implement any or all of these tips. They have saved me thousands of dollars over the last few years. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video with any moms or friends or people who are struggling with their money. I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Bye.
Show me how to move, 'cause I don't wanna be sitting